Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's ITL. I hope you all had a great week. Mine didn't happen too bad. Not too bad, I guess. Oh, I guess. When it started off, I had a guy, the wife. He had a Tuesday. She had a doctor's appointment. I had some running around to do anyway. I had to take care of, had to help out the sis, and the sis. And she, in the morning, I ran back and helped out the wife to get to her doctor's appointment. And surprise, 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 I didn't realize it, but the same doctor appointment was for me. This was happening before a rheumatologist. Yeah. I wasn't prepared for it. I haven't seen this doctor for 20 years. It's like 20 years. Last time I seen him, he diagnosed me for fibromyalgia. And then there was a insurance changeover, and I'm like, see ya! Because the insurance didn't cover them, and to be honest with you, there isn't much. I don't care to see doctors anyway. Let's put it that way. It's hard to get across. I see so many doctors in my lifetime. It's like enough's enough, the pokes and the prods, and I get so many medications shoved down my throat. It's like I don't like medications to start with. Like I take as little as I need to keep going. You know what I mean? But yeah. But you gotta help yourself out. I understand that. But the doctor looked at me because I've been having troubles for years. And the doctor said, well, you've got arthritis. And the little Indian guy. Cool guy. He's cool. Don't get me wrong. And he said, you got arthritis. It's like, I knew this for years now. I just don't like to spread it out to the world, not too much. But yeah, I said, but your knees are going. I said, yeah, I know that, and your right knee's bone on bone. I know that too. Said, well, we can put some shots in your right knee. That way, we can prolong getting a replacement a little bit, maybe. I think, well, that'll work. Because, Robo Mikey, I like to keep that away a little bit. Because Robo Mikey is going on quite a bit it's gone on long enough. I've got enough replacement parts in me, and if I can slow that down a little bit, it'd be really nice. Replacement part here, replacement part there. I've got enough. I get it. Cars drive themselves. But, come on. I don't know. I'm not Borg here. I'm just putting that out there. I used to joke around about that, but I'm not Borg. And I'm not Tesla either. Come on. I don't run people over and blame it on somebody else for ownership. That's what the cars do. Say, it ain't my fault, it's the owner. Just putting it out there. It is what it is. Now, yeah, it ain't like I'm going after any medication to do for pain, and he realizes that. I mean, it ain't like the government's going to give me anything. They're going to not give me anything. No. But no. I mean, I was on really good medication, and I decided to get off of it. It ain't worth it. I want quality of life, not quantity. I like to know what's going on around me. I don't want to be stoned, you know. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. But yeah, that's just basically how my week started. It's like, oh, I looked at her right afterwards, like, why couldn't you give a man a heads up? And she said, I didn't realize it until 5 minutes before the appointment. Then I look at the calendar. Okay. Give the dudes a head up, give the dudes a head up. She knows I drive her anyway. I drive her everywhere. Everywhere she needs it, I drive her. Now, if I can't drive her, she's able to drive. Don't get me wrong. I do it because I love her. Ah, it just, it just, it is what it is. Oh, and also, I was in hangout with Dante Fox every Thursday. The group of us guys normally get together. This week was just Dante and I. Not a big deal. I had my radio, my 40-meter radio going on, and I was listening just for a short period of time, listening for Morse code, CW, and I came across, and there was a small pile up going on, and it was like, wow, how can you tell the difference? Like, I explained to him that, yeah, you can tell by, frequencies, and actually I kind of explained to him really briefly that they might not be able to hear each other because I might be in the middle between them. They might be off somewhere else, and I'm just happen to be able to hear them because I'm in the middle. Because they might be like over here, there might be a group over here, and there might be a group over here, and I just happen to be just right to be able to hear the groups, and it just happened to work out good. And all I have is a wire antenna, which might not work out too well if I ever get say, for instance, if I ever get a metal roof put on my house, that wire antenna probably won't work because it's inside my attic. It won't work. I'll have to modify it and get outside my house. Not too hard to do. I just have to run it outside outside the house into my lawn. Not really a big deal. Probably won't pull in as well because the height difference. But it's not a big deal. But I am hopefully we'll get that done way in the future. Hopefully, because this is the house I'm planning on staying with for the rest of my life. I'm crazy. I shouldn't be staying in this house. It's Sharon. Just putting it out there. But But I do listen to the Morse codes. I'm going through courses online. I'm trying to get my ear trained to it. It's it's horrible for me. It really is. It's horrible for me. Can't explain why. It just is. But I'm trying. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing. At least I'm not getting frustrated with it. I'm not just giving up on it. I'm keeping up with it. And I'm making sure I put X amount of time every week on it to do it. Make sure I do it. Now, yeah, I'm not doing it with anybody except for a class online because it's me time. It's I'm learning on my own. I do better about that way. Always have. I will be working on getting. Oh, I did end up getting my radio stuff switched over from one helmet to the other because I do have a Scorpion helmet it's quieter helmet. So I got my radio stuff for the tri-band Baofeng. Switched over to the Scorpion helmet. That way it's quieter. I can hear better with it. I want to get the antenna switched over to the Goat off the back end. That way I can use my radio while I'm riding. And I'm going to be working to get the jack over to the bike so I can get the rear end up, get it stiffened up a little bit, get a better rider out of her, and be cool beans for it. It's cold out right now, so it's a slow mover. But yeah, I do have. I don't know. I'll show the what the stone guard looks. It came out pretty nice. The fairing came out pretty cool too. I mean, it is what it is, and I will be putting an older Garmin on the handlebars. I believe that came from Ron C. Even though it'll work. Give me directions. It'll work. For going off road, give me compass and stuff. It'll work. And if it gets broken, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it'll give me coordinates. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, the bike is getting set up slowly for me. Getting all my lights and everything put together. It's getting all put together. I do have it where on top of the ammo cans, I wanted to get a little bit more traction, permanent traction on top, so it doesn't get so slickery on top. So I've got some diamond up on top. It's shiny. Got some grit to it. I'm going to cut this down the center, mount that on top so it doesn't seem so slippery. Yeah, it's shiny, but it'll work. But yeah, if I got you glared out on, I apologize. But yeah, I'm working right along, getting things accomplished. It's a slow job here. It's a slow job. Get my radios put together. Oh, soda pop. Yeah, it's leather wrapped. Leather, I'm saying lamb's hide, black lamb's hide. I love that stuff. So it's so soft and supple, and it's got feet, plastic feet on it, so it doesn't slip and slide. It protects it from the bottom, so I can take it out and about. It's really nice. I'll be taking it and putting it in my pack so I can take it out and about with me. It'll be showing up in my videos in the future, so I can get better. It'll be showing up. But yeah, I figured let it go at that. I really hope you all have a great week this week. I mean, it's going to get warmer, guys. The world's going to get better. It's got to get better. It's got to get better. Things will get better. Let's kick in and just give it to the Lord. Give Him our best. Give a prayer out to Him. Dear Lord, we'd like to thank You for everything You've given us this last week. We'd like to thank You for all the nourishment You gave us this last week. We'd like to give us all the love and care that You gave us, You've given us. I'd like to thank You for the capability of us be able to give the love and nourishment back to the loved ones we of our own. And just like to say thank You, period. And we'd like to ask You to give extra care to those ones in need in the future. To those ones in need, You know the ones that are hungry, the ones that don't have the mothers and the fathers and the aunts and uncles that are there for them, the ones that don't have the caregivers. You know the ones I'm talking about. Please be there for them. I'd like to finish this off with Amen. Don't forget, the only way this channel is going to be supported is through us, through me, through you guys. If you got it, if you don't, that's all right. I don't. Just the fact that you guys have seen it this far, that means a lot. If you got it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. But if you got it, it's really appreciated. Go over the links down below. It's to buy me a coffee. It's really appreciated. Because YouTube isn't going to let it be monetized. It's proven through all these years. I mean, they let me be monetized, then they pulled the rug out. That's all I know. But it is what it is. Thank you, everybody. Until next week, we'll see you in the ITL.